So, um, Indiana Fever, Chicago Sky, 45 minutes or so, maybe less. Um, I just want to say, it's the rematch, folks. It should make for another intense matchup and a heightened rivalry game here between, of course, you got Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. You know that rivalry reignited again. And it's one of heightened flair. And then when you look at the head coaches out desperately to win, folks. Teaspoon, Teresa Witherspoon, her team is mired in a 4 game slump. So, they definitely want to go out there and get them a win today. And you look at the Indiana Fever, the winners of 3 of their last 5. So, maybe they trying to kind of turn the corner here. And we gonna find out. We're gonna find out who needs today's victory more. We're gonna find out, if there's any animosity remaining, folks, between Quinn trying to find her way. It's gonna make for some really entertaining basketball, folks. Um, what's up, Rewane? What's up? So yeah, today's gonna be a really interesting game for starters. I know we got Phoenix and the Mercury coming on at 2 o'clock, and I don't know if I'll be catching that game, but I do know I'm gonna be watching this first game. I'm looking forward to this thing. We tipping in a little bit here. What, about 40 minutes? We want to see if Aaliyah Boston is gonna have another smash bang 'em up game. I can't wait to see if she can pull it off again. Um, she played great last game, so we need to see if she can do this consistency. What's going on, Gerald Morris? What's going on? Did I go to church, Wayne? Yes. No bueno. Didn't happen. I could find church without God when anybody can. Um, you got everything you got, everything you need is right in front of you with your phone. But I mean, because even when you do go to church, and we know what's in there, and we know everybody in there ain't really what they say they are. But today's game, who do I feel like gonna win this thing? I think the Sky need this win real bad, folks. So I'm probably gonna, I don't want to go against the Fever, but I know the Sky. They want this win, and I know that they hated the taste of the previous loss that they took to the Indiana Fever. But it's really hard to call this. Actually, it's really hard to make a prediction. But I feel like the Sky will figure out how to get this game. Now, I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but I think the Sky will take this game. I do think it'll be another close game, and I do think it's going to be full of fireworks. And I do think that we'll see Angel Reese have a really good game. And in terms of Caitlin, I don't really know. I'm at the point where I don't. My expectations is lower, and I had suggested that we lower expectations. Um, Oddly enough, eerily enough, before the season started, I just felt like the pressure was just gonna continue to mount. So I don't. I really don't know what to expect from Caitlin in terms. I can't even say what she could do. I just hope that she plays unselfish basketball and she stops. She got to stop turning over the rock. We kicking dead horses when we say this, but she got to stop. And it's not that she needs to completely eliminate turnovers, because who can? But she's got to reduce this, to a much lower quality, like 7 turnovers a game. If she wasn't Caitlin Clark, she would be sitting on the bench. She was sitting on the bench, Um, let me see, because y'all know I ain't gonna stay here long because I'm trying to get ready for this game. Let's read some of these comments real quick. Uh, if Boston is playing like she did, not even Camilla can stop her. It's an interesting point because I mean, Aaliyah Boston and Camilla Cardoso, they go back, and I know they know each other's moves. And I feel like Aaliyah Boston got Camilla Cardoso with some moves that she got back in the South Carolina days. Um, Boston is a little bit quicker, but what's that saying? Camila Cardoso can run too. Maybe Cardoso wants some get back in this game. It's going to be interesting to see South Carolina on South Carolina crime. Um, Reese Boston Bully Ball is something different. Reese is the ultimate pogo stick. She just don't stop. She go up, and she just don't stop until she get fouled or she get the ball in the bucket. Um, Clark will shoot out of her mind. She's just too inconsistent. And she's been streaky even in college, but it's hard for her to get her rhythm and maintain it here on the WNBA level. You saw an article Enrique Ogumawale for the Wings withdrawn from the Olympics, saying the support for CC. I think Enrique. I mean, yeah, Enrique. She withdrew because damn, I forgot. I seen the article, but I forgot what she said. But I think that Enrique just was like unbothered. She was like, okay, I'm not selected. Oh well. I don't think it really bothered her. Clark didn't shoot get well last game, so today she'll shoot well. I will say that since these teams, the Sky 4-8 and the Fever are 4-10, I will say this. I mean, these teams look like they're headed downward spiral, but if these teams won a couple of games, they'd be right back in the playoff hunt. So I mean, this is an important game. We know that recently Teresa Witherspoon walked out the game. I mean, she walked out of the podium because she was pissed off at her last press conference. So she gonna be fired up. She gonna have these ladies gonna be fired up. I almost said girls. Call them what they are. These ladies will be fired up today, and I really think so. I think it's going to be a score prediction probably 80, probably like probably like 85 to 80, 80, 85, 80. Sky. Yeah, I'm going to pick against the Fever, and the only reason why is because I feel like Teaspoon gonna have these ladies really motivated to play with the fire in their bellies, and I don't know if Christy Sides can you gonna support the player and the other team, so you want to see Aaliyah Boston drop like 25, but you want to see the Sky win. Wow, I mean I don't know, but I can tell you this though. I hope Clark has a good game. Nalissa Smith, I don't know what we're gonna get from her anymore. I think if Boston can bring it, I think if Clark can show up, um, defense too. This team got to play defense, man. And yeah, the Sky Guards they are a problem right now. Dana has regressed. Marina Mabry has cost his team how many games? Like 2 or 3 games that they could have won. And then when you look at Kennedy Carter, perhaps she should be starting. But she kind of like wishy washy and moody, but she got a great game. You never know which Kennedy you're gonna get. So this a team that's got a lot of growing to do, and so do the Fever. So it's gonna make for an interesting game. And I will say this: I'm definitely gonna put out that Rickea Jackson video, and I'm gonna talk about Asia Wilson crying at the press conference, Rewind. But I think I'm gonna put it out. I think I'm gonna put both of those in the video format because um yeah, it's a lot. I still might go live about those Aces folks because I don't man, I don't know. We might have to go live about that at some point because the Aces folks, I don't know what's wrong with my Aces. And they got Asia out here crying. I ain't gonna come for Asia. I ain't gonna come for Asia. This ain't got nothing to do with her. This when we rant right, and so we going rant, folks. It's not gonna be right here on this stream, but believe you me, there will be some ranting done because I don't like what's going on. I ain't feeling it, man. And Asia Wilson was crying too. We gonna have to get off into that topic. And then, I've been really impressed with Rakia Jackson. I know people been saying you don't like no players that are dark skinned. I'm sure some players out there. I mean, I like Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray is Chelsea Gray is the truth. What I think the issue is, I mean, really quickly, if I was to spend like a few seconds to a minute to just say, like, what are some of the issues with this team? I'm gonna just say this because we definitely gonna be addressing this. The Aces they got zero bench, folks. We don't have a bench. We got our bench is cooked, and when you look at the fact that most teams that are contenders got a bench, they don't have no damn bench. Um, and it's not just that; it's a lot, folks. I mean, like I said, we're gonna talk about it. If you're an Aces fan, um, maybe I do a live stream and a video because this got to be addressed when Asia is crying. That ain't cool, folks. Y'all know. That's probably one of the only. Obviously, Asia's my favorite South Carolina player that I ever that I've ever had rooted for. And in all fairness, I didn't root for her as a South Carolina, except for her senior season. But what she does and who she is and who she has become in the WNBA is something special. And I'm a huge fan of Asia Wilson. Sometimes I don't say it enough, but I most definitely am. And she's playing absolutely out of her mind, and she's not getting the help that's required. And it's not a good look. What up, M. Moses, Jess Carter? She is Bree Wayne. We getting ready to probably shut this thing down so we could check out this game real quick. Um, I'm glad it's on early, so definitely going M. Moses, Bree Wayne, M. Moses, Bree Wayne, everybody else. We gonna tell some people some new behinds when I go in because when you really think about it, we don't play like a team that wants to repeat. We play like a team that don't know if we want to go to the lottery or just sneak into the playoffs. And that ain't the damn standard here, man. It's not the standard. That ain't the standard, folks. So that's gonna be a live that or a video that people ain't gonna want to miss because a lot of Aces fans are wondering what the hell's going on. I mean, if this happened next season, okay, I can get that. If we could win the title and then we playing this way next season, I would say, oh, you know what, we burnt the fuck, we burnt out. Y'all got me cussing. We burnt out because we done won 3 championships back to back, and everybody knows how incredibly hard it is to three-peat. And then you talking about four-peating? That's hard as hell. That's something that not too many teams can four-peat. I don't care what sport it is. And so I would be more understanding. But this the last year, you know, for us to go ahead and try to three-peat, because obviously you want to, because it's not a feat that's accomplished. How many times has it? Only the Houston Comets have done it in the WNBA. How often has it happened? Like the Bulls, okay, obviously the Lakers. It don't just you don't three-peat. It don't happen much. So you finna blow an incredible opportunity with some piss poor play. But I said we weren't gonna get into that right now, and we won't. I mean, but I gotta say this: we not gonna disrespect Jackie Young, uh, Kelsey Kelsey Plum to a degree, or Asia Wilson. They just don't have everything they need, man. They just don't have everything. They don't have Chelsea, so um, you can't hear nothing. Y'all can't hear me at all. That's crazy. I know you had to hear me, Bree Wayne, because y'all could tell me who y'all think gonna win. Drop it in the Drop it in the comment section who y'all think gonna win though. Um, who gonna win this game before we go? What y'all think? I got the Sky 85, the Fever um 80. It is. It's so hard to three-peat, man. I mean, and you finna blow this opportunity that you probably never gonna see again, man. They never gonna see this opportunity again, folks. I know I probably sound like a killjoy, but if you get the opportunity to repeat, you got to make the most of it. And right now we ain't. And I want to say with Asia Wilson crying, that's looking bad on everybody, folks. See, I don't want to go here right now, but now I gotta say this. We went and we went young on the bench. We drafted rookies, and we didn't. I don't think. Okay, so we let Bree Bill walk, who at least gives us defense. We let Angel Jackson go, who could have gave us defense and length. And you know what? When you break it down, you a 2-time defending champion. Why are you putting all this youth on your team? I love Kate Martin. She probably could have been better suited somewhere else for the fatter source. And they was like, they shocked too, because the Aces going against their way. You supposed to be putting young vets or veterans around this team. For real, because look at what you doing. Again, I love Kate Martin. But can you trust her in crunch time, in the playoffs or the regular season? No. So what that mean? That means she taking up a spot, folks. And that's an unpopular opinion from an Iowa fan. I feel like somebody damn eye. And no, I'm not saying specifically Kmart is the problem, because you could have her lower on your bench and she'd be fine. Like if say she was your 11th for your 12th man, or 12 women in this case, 11 women, 12 women. But to have her, she one of the first players off the bench, man, and this bench is a huge problem. And so we gonna talk about it. The deficiencies, the weaknesses, the bad shot selection, the lack of defense. We gonna talk about all of it, because we must do that. Because I know I ain't the only Aces fan on here on this channel, on this page, and people want to know what the hell's going on outside of the obvious that Chelsea Gray is gone, outside of the obvious that Candace Parker is gone. You know, Fever 83, Sky 80 sound like my score. Um, just flip. And you know, Hannah, the only reason why I'm going with the Sky is because I just feel like Teresa Witherspoon is going to have her players a little bit more motivated, and she is the better coach than Christy Sides. And I think she's going to have them hell bent on getting out here and getting a victory. Tiff, Megan, KB Stokes, and Emma are the real problem. Don't get me. I know you didn't say Emma cannot. I know you. Tell me you just did not say Emma cannot. Oh my goodness, no, just a wasted spot. Kate Martin should have her spot. Emma Cannon could be introduced to the damn doorway, and I'm just being blunt because you ain't playing. They don't want you to play. What are you doing here? At least again, I'm a double down. At least Bill gives us defense. Do we lack defense? We don't get our hands up. We not even defending nobody. We letting them shoot and hoping they miss. Martin does belong. Yeah, I'm not saying she don't belong. I'm never saying she don't belong. But before we go too deep off into the Aces at this moment in time, let's go ahead and get ready for this game. Let's go ahead and check out whoever's streaming it. Be supportive of them while they streaming it. Be that Cess Talk Sports, Quita, whoever. Man, I love Quita Love Sports Channel. It just be so many people. I just be feeling like I be feeling like I don't like so small, so minuscule. Like when you at least when we in Cess channel, we can like congregate with each other. It's just so many people in there. I mean, but shout out to Quita because that just means our popularity is through the roof and she doing great. But if you want your voice to be heard consistently, you know. But I give her credit because Quita does shout out the regular people and if we there all the time. Stokes couldn't even rebound. Kmart shows she belongs. You know what I'm saying, Just Carter, because it's like, man, you might feel like you want to talk, but you feel like, my comment, like you'll see your comment and then it's gone. Which in that case, I mean, yeah, we could super chat to get our comments highlighted, and I've done that before. And Just Carter is everybody's done that before. Becky took out her what the Becky took out her what? Took her out, and JJ was just feasting on JL and Plum. Yeah, they too small. They too small. We gonna get into it. We definitely gonna get into it. That's the only downside. Jackie and them too young. I be thinking she don't like me. No, it ain't. It ain't that. Just Carter. It ain't. It's definitely not that. It's just a million people in there. But yeah, guys, let's go check out this game. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Um, I'm gonna be back, and I'm gonna check y'all later. All right, peace. Eh?